Hey everybody, welcome back with some Necrosmith. So last time I was playing, I did say I'd do some grinding off stream, and I accidentally broke the game. It turns out, tentacles are pretty cool. That's something you see me saying every day. I'm not a big fan of seafood. Let's have a look here. So I did a couple of runs, and with a bit of RNG and some decent spawns, I ended up going infinitely. We have everything upgraded as far as I'm aware. We picked up all the fancy doohickeys, indeed. Very cool. And it all came from tentacles. King heads can also help. Most definitely. But let's just start out. See if I can replicate what's going on. And then we'll call this our first cheeky stream for the day. Got a few things I want to get done today. Be productive for once. Now, with our super upgraded Mr. Kitty Cat, you can see he just goes off on his own thing. Look at him go. Zoomies. We get a couple of bits stick together. So instead of going out and doing things, I decided to treat this like a tower defense game. We're just gonna leave these little fellas doing that. Every time Kitty comes back, excuse me, we'll be sending him out. Pick up everything he can. I do love the art style for this game. Go, Mr. Kitty. Now we'll learn a couple of valuable things. It's actually really good not to destroy towers around your base. Because every tower Mr. Kitty goes near, he will upset, like this tower, and this is exactly what we're looking for. In our second or third biome, I don't know. These fancy little medieval looking towers, they'll send out the tentacle monsters. Now, let me tell you folks, we want the tentacle. Oh yes. In this video game, the tentacle very useful. And thankfully, due to upgrades, anytime there's a base that we don't like, we can smite. Very cool. But for now, we're just waiting for Mr. Kitty to carry us. Call this the Kitty carry strat. Alright, now we're in the first desert. So in the first desert area... Oh wow, oh, that's the portal, okay. First desert area, we get these here. And in the bit of a further desert area, same building, different troops. The first set, just some basic knights and stuff. The second set is the one where the king can come out of. Very big, very big. So the king's head, if you get about 3 or 4 king heads, you can make an infinite barrier around your base that enemies can't pass. That makes the rest of the game pretty easy, as I'm sure you can imagine. But tentacles, we're a little more early game. We should have been getting some robot pieces every day. Oh, we have been. Nice. We can sell them bad boys. You never know, in a few days' time we'll put ourselves together a Terminator. For now, I'm waiting to see if we can get this castle down here to start sending us some jelly blobs. And essentially, to beat the game, I've found now, through blueprints, you build this fancy doohickey. And this is your end goal every time you play after you beat it, I suppose. So as you can see, things are pretty slow to start out, but it's alright. We're letting Mr. Kitty Cat go out there and upset everyone by peeing on their lawn and stealing their stuff.
Wow.
Hey, Rife Chris. Welcome to the basement. Glad to have you here. Beautiful day, don't you think? Or night, depending where you're from. But I'm sure the nighttime's beautiful there, too. Come, Mr. Bigglesworth. 2 seconds. Ooh, my mom going out to a little christening. Very nice. I hope there's cake. I might get a slice. Everybody loves cake. Secret. I am actually not a big fan of cake. But if it's that good cake, might be tempted. Where's Mr. Kitty? Why are we being... Oh, what? We got touched. Something touched us. Non-consensual. Are we getting overwhelmed? You. Send things. How are we not? Okay, I'm gonna start getting rid of some of these starting towers. Go, Mr. Kitty. Once we have enough Terminator body parts, I'll just make one of them and send them around. But before you've got to the point where you can actually get a free Terminator by just waiting, generally speaking, first thing you'll do is make yourself your spoopy skeleton mage and then your spoopy skeleton swordsman.
Wow. And
you'll send your swordsman out there. Oh god, I can't read that quick. Rest of Sank, I think. Hello, welcome to the basement. Glad to have you here. And then you'll get your little spoopy sword boy, and he'll do most of your exploring. He'll be great for capturing your resources, having a little look around. But yeah, as long as you don't go too far, you can just AFK this game from the start. And I love that. I love that 100%. Any game that I can be lazy in, yes. And if you guys have any suggestions for games I can be lazy in, I think I do. Thank you and please. This really is the full kitty carry strategy. Just have a few potatoes, protect your stuff. Look at these heroes. Our strong defenders. Zap. Oh, damage. Damage. Now that's what you want, pretty much. As much damage at the start as you can. And now I'm OP. Most of our people were doing 1 to 2 damage and we've just added 10 damage per attack. Woo! Let's go. And that's the best part about the tentacles. I'm actually a little bit concerned we haven't started to get any tentacles at all. The tentacle strategy is failing me. We already have bad stuff? Oh lord. Yeah, no, we've failed the tentacle strategies, boys. This is most unfortunate. We've not had a single tentacle or king head. My little friend here is meant to be spawning them, unfortunately they're not. For whatever reason. Maybe there's just too many baby towers, you know, we'll just smite more baby towers. Did we only get one upgrade or two? Two. Yeah.
Wow.
Hello, welcome to the Basement Cup Chrome. I don't know what you guys are up to today, but I'm gonna have a lazy day. I'm gonna do a bunch of streaming. Probably do some Demonologist later. Oh, we've got something in the middle. I need to check my weeklies for Deep Rock. Oh, I've been too lazy recently. Now, two things. If you've leveled up, your Lightning Zappy do. Very useful. It helps you get rid of the first boss instantly. Don't even have to worry about the fella. If you don't, then tentacles are kind of necessary. Which we have none of. Where are my tentacles, damn it? I feel lied to. Can we put a Terminator together? That could have just been a lie. This is just going to be the Terminator playthrough. We've got two of your legs, sir. We do. Oh boy. Alright, forget everything else. We're just doing the Terminator. Go, sir. Go. Look at him. Oh, he's got grenade launch. Mistakes were made. We're gonna make a second Terminator. Right, we've gone from cat carry to Terminator carry. That's it. We're just sending war out into the world. So, cat carry out the window. We're in with the robot carry. Initially, all you're gonna do, by this point, even if you've been as unsuccessful as me but don't have the upgrades, you'll still be able to pull a few good zombies / orcs together. They will go out there and they will slap for you, don't worry. See, now these boys, I see. So that is the error of my ways. What you want to do with this whole cat carry strat is still have a little spooky boy. You do need a little spooky boy to go near things, I see. I wonder if that was a recent update, because Kitty used to upset towers. Well, the Terminators are doing their thing, as you can see by all the upgrades popping up. Look at it, it is just not fair. This is a world of magic and simple people. They have sticks, for Christ's sake. There is no defense against a Terminator. This is just unfortunate. Look away, children. Just focus on the good things, like, look, we're building a fancy thing. What fancy thing? Well, I signed a non-disclosure, sorry about that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to check what the, what was botted in chat. Let's have a look. Get offer promotion for the channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots. Oh yeah. Price is lower than any competitor. How many people actually buy chatbots? Hey, I'm actually curious on this. What are the numbers? Does the internet have the statistics? Quality guaranteed to be the best. What does that mean? We got a flexible and convenient order management panel. Oh yes, everything is in your hands. Doge hype. Oh, that's good. Good giggles. Oh no, we're being touched by the bad man. Oh, we've already gone. Terminator's gone way out there. Okay. We need some base defense. The type of base defense in which we don't actually own right now. Well, isn't this ironic? He's the one that's gone out there and caused the trouble. Look at him. He's mild. What? Alright, I see how this is. We're gonna take him back to bit. Wow. The people died because of you. Huh? Are you proud? Well, at least we got something defending the base. It's almost like I hadn't played this game for a week and completely forgot how things work. I'm still super upset we haven't got a single tentacle or king head. That's insane. Well, we're just gonna wipe the map. It's fine. Terminator's out there. I believe in him. He was made for a purpose. This one was made to level the land. Where did Mr. Kitty go? That's a good question. So I guess right now our end goal is wiping out civilization and saving up 750 money. Ah, here's the big spooky bad dragon that normally you want tentacles to defend against. I can't even show you tentacles. We've probably destroyed the only place that would send them to us by now. This is a terrible demonstration. Absolutely scuffed. I hope somewhere you take into consideration there was an attempt on my behalf. I did try. Just a bit. Let's have a look what we got to put together. Look at you. Tree. That's what you want. Rocket chest. Heck yeah. I mean, in theory, you could just try to put together the speediest boy possible and beeline them straight at the edge of the map. And there you could pick up robot pieces. If you picked up enough robot pieces before he got smushed, you'd be able to sell some and put a robot together and you'd be in the exact same situation. Wow. What are you, bugs? Bugs are destroying my poor robot right now. Please. Oh gosh. Rip robot. Mechanoid body part growth. Sounds great. And as you can see, as we upgrade, our tower also upgrades. Mech assembly is just going to be worth. Then we get extra mechanoid pieces. Extra stonk. Speed, nice. Go, kitty. I just can't believe it. We've been absolutely ripped off. I came here in good confidence. I mean, realistically speaking, it shouldn't take us too long to go to space. And that being said, we'll probably just do a second run. This just won't be the 30-minute stream I expected it to be. But that's okay. Sometimes life throws happy little accidents at you. And you just gotta work with a curveball. Rip puppies. Forget you saw that, chat. Now we've got a couple of fun guys defending base. I don't have to worry too much. Hopefully. That seems to be doing the trick. Awesome. And now we've got Jeff out there somewhere. Look at him go. In search of new lands and their teas. We should definitely make a game about destroying the world to find the perfect cup of tea. Ooh. What more motive do you need? And for all you coffee drinkers, you can just swap it out. While we're at it, zap. Oh, what happened to you and why do you have a boo-boo? What? Just one thing? And that one thing almost murdered him? Okay. Well, now I'm concerned. Has Jeff gone too far? Can our robot army grow fast enough to sustain our existence here? And this is it. It's a very simple, cute, almost therapeutic game. You just get to sit down and watch Jeff mess up the world. I mean, if you wanted to, you could control Jeff. Make him a little zoomy around, you know? But that's too much responsibility for me, honestly. They do a fine job on their own. Oh, we can just create Terminator Grid. And you just stack as much as you can on your base to keep it protected, that's it. The more the merrier. These poor little slimes don't stand a chance. Neither do they home. Plus 10 damage per level, holy shnikes. Gimme. Alright, I'd argue that we're unstoppable at this point. How much damage they do? Like 65 a bullet. Some pretty good numbers. How's Jeff doing? Alright, well, Jeff's having a great time. It's a bloody massacre. And other than all the gunshots and explosions, it's a relatively relaxing experience. Yeah, we're hoping for Jeff to grab as many mines as possible, and that way... we'll make up our money to be able to get out of here in no time. In fact, what I'm going to do is teleport him back at this point. And set him off again. Start grabbing some things that are a bit closer. Like this mine, for example. And while I was typing in, excuse me 2 seconds. While I was typing in the title for the stream, I did see there was a Necrosmith too. I might have a little looky into that one. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Mr. Bigglesworth, we weren't ready for this. I mean, there's actually a solid chance we don't win this. Just because we don't have defense. We don't have any king heads. And we don't have any tentacles. The best knockback we got is legitimately just our fellows here, Mr. Robot Boys. A bit concerning. Hopefully the infinite spray of grenades will be enough to knock things back. Our new strategy. While Jeff wanders around having a good time. Oh boy, Jeff found a new civilization. He can't wait to burn it down. Disclaimer, don't go on crusades, kids. Crusading is bad, because the people you're crusading against have a feeling too. Unless those people stole your tea. Then they are monsters and I'm sure it's fine to crusade. Oh, ooh, we're pretty much halfway there to getting off this stinky planet. Back to base. We should buy some. Repair for the base, and it would be hiding with you. That'll do me. Go, Mr. Kitty. I did before, so I upset the majority of the, what would you call it? The spawners, the bases on the map. But I hadn't destroyed them. I could let the game run for 5 minutes, and when I came back and tried to pick up the cash with someone, the game would heavily lag. We would get like a frame every second or two. It was great. Apparently even Necrosmith has its limits. But props to the game, it does remember every last thing that gets dropped. And on a side note, that is this game in a bombshell. A lot of RNG. RNG for where the areas spawn, like the actual different biomes. You got RNG for what you get on the biomes. Because looking at me here at the start of this, if I was really early game, this would be great. I've got a couple of ores, I've got the money, which is the main one. If you can just get away with tentacles and money early game, you don't need anything else. As long as you can hold off whatever's coming at you on the constant, you're fine. And this third boss that's about to show up and probably kill us. After this one, it's infinite. That's when I initially thought I might have broken the game or something. I was like, the time has gone. What's happened? And then I realized, now we play Command and Conquer. Nope. Oh, speed. How many robot parts we got? Enough. Have we got enough extras to start selling some? Imagine. Do we have anything else? Like, what heads have we got? What can we... Oh, we just got a robot head. Never mind. Let's go. Alright, so we'll give the game a pause and release these two. Tell them to stand there. Hopefully, their firepower is enough. The main secret to the whole tentacle strategy and the king's head strategy is just making sure you time when you spawn your little peoples in. Go, kitty. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion in 2 minutes' time we're gonna run into some technical difficulties. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty sick. Unless we can take over enough mines to earn 750 before the 2 minutes is up. And then we can leave the planet and cry about our problems later. Where's Jeff? What you doing, Jeff? What the heck? I think Jeff's near the edge of the map. There's a chance. If Mr. Kitty and Jeff can find us a bunch of ore, we might just be able to run away from our problems here. Unfortunately, later on in the game, like this point where there's so many enemies coming at your base, Kitty can't do much else but just hang around the base and clean up. It's a bit of a shame. Oh. And we are 17 short. Yikes. Yeah, they don't really care about that. Okay, this could be the end of us. I believe grenades. Just keep knocking them back with grenades. Hey, it could work. We're actually killing them. Impressive. Here's me being all worried. Oh, fair enough then. Let's put another Mr. Robot together and just send him out there to hook the base. Go, Mr. Robot. That's some good damage. Ooh, spicy. Alright, robots are very spicy. Do like. If you get lucky and you get a damage boost early on, it would appear you've got nothing to worry about. There you go, you see, they spawn in, they just destroy him, but their home's gone. What do we got to worry about? Nerds! Alright, good stuff. Mr. Kitty, go, clean up the waste, please. Now, Mr. Kitty is the equivalent of the dogs from Nazi Zombies, but instead of souls, it's stonks, you know? He's a good cat. And that being done, as you can see, the time has gone and Jeffafar over here is free to live his little life. Now that we've reached our 750 mark, back to the castle we go. Excitement. Last hope for salvation. Build our final blueprint. And the big spook begins. 90 seconds of intense defense. Everything's angry at us here. Oof, and the robots. Don't think we'll survive this one. And there we go. It's all ogre. Now, take two. Let's pretend none of that ever happened. We're starting stream fresh right now. And we get some tentacles this time. Go, kitty. Hope you're all staying hydrated. I got this lovely cup of tea with me. You know, because of people telling me to stay hydrated through stream, I end up telling people to stay hydrated in real life. Just randomly talking to them. Just, hey, make sure you stay hydrated. Everyone's just like, hey, you a streamer? What have you guys done to me? Hopefully this time Mr. Kitty gets out there and upsets a couple people. I mean, if not, once he's found the tower, I can always walk a little potato over to it to make sure it's sending people to us. So these initial few towers don't necessarily matter unless you were trying to save up the money. Or you need the mana. Generally speaking, everything Mr. Kitty's picking up will be enough for you to either burn or use to keep yourself defended. Magic, yes. And a zombie arm, let's go. Alright, we got very solid defense on our base right now. Don't have to worry about that. Let's put together a little skeleton potato. Dual crossbow skeleton potato? No, we don't want him to... no, we don't want him to damage things. We'll have to make a bespoke skeleton potato. Oh, we can just dual shield? Dual shield skeleton potato, let's go. My little bony boy, come. Oh, we don't care for things like this anymore. We can just... boop. 10 regeneration per level. Oof, stonks. Oh, Mr. Kitty, you didn't quite get to see what it was. Nightmares. Has he found? Oh, Mr. Kitty hasn't found one of the places yet. Alright, never mind. We'll send Steve back. And I still don't know... Oh, there's Mr. Kitty. Sorry, Steve, but I think I'll just remove you and remake you in a more beautiful fashion. Yes. We will make Steve perfect in all of his glory. If I give him robot legs... Have we got any more shields? I think we can live with that. How fast is he? 160 speed. He's a speedy Steve. Come, speedy Steve. We shall explore. Oh, Speedy Steve's gonna mess him up. Yeah, go on, Steve. Oh, I should not be this amused, but look at him go. Oh, come on, Steve. It's okay, buddy. Oh, rip. Well, it looks like Steve's fighting this now. It looks like we may have got super unlucky with our spawns again. Kitty's out there. Just not seeing much out there, unfortunately. Rip. What's Steve up to? Almost done. Let's go. Hey, go on, Steve. You show that crystal who's boss. Where's he go? Steve, stop. Calm down, Steve. Don't get too far out there. Oh, god damn it, I get it. The crystal again. Oh, he found enemies. It's actually a good thing. So the knights won't come from those, they need to come from the upgraded versions. Did we just get extremely unlucky and not have a single... Stevie, ignore those people. They're not worth your time. Oh, there's one. Here it is. Alright, please release your evils to fight me. We need the tentacles. Yes. Alright, that's good. We should start getting tentacles now. This place back here was not an upgraded place, so goodbye. And Stevie, we're looking for King now. So the difference between the two different Taj Mahal looking places is one of them sends out these doggos. Wait a second, base is under attack. Hold the formula, my bob. What's happening here? Any weapon. Just lightning? Sure. You stand there and be a good boy. Right, back to Steve. You see, these things have 1500. The upgraded versions have 2500. And that's what we're looking for. Still a 1500. That one there, and there was one further down here. Get rid of that. Oh, rip. We lost him again. Oh my lord. There's the upgraded version we want. Oh, excuse me. Hey there, Neko. How you been? It's been a while. Here's our little blue boys getting sent out, and just what we were looking for. And every now and then we'll kill enough of those that the king gets grumpy and sends his fellows out. Now if we send Kitty out, are we getting any tentacles? We have a tentacle. It is success. Okay. That's what I was messing up before. You need to make sure a little potato touches the tower. Or goes near it. One of your little potatoes. No, 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 no. You good boy. Get back here. Steve's always so excited to go off on an adventure. I mean, I can respect it. Adventures are great. But I need you to have your sensible head on, Steve. Ooh, that's pretty big. So as you can see, this time we haven't had a single damage upgrade. And it shows. It hurts a bit. Your basic boys stay very basic and it can be tough to survive. But thankfully we have mechanoids to do all the hard work for us. And another tentacle. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. Right, let's get some tentacles going. No, I'm sorry, Steve. Wait. What? You know, but we'll let him get his victory in before we remove him. Oh, bless. And there's the extra damage. So Steve is going to go from doing 4 damage to hopefully doing 14 damage. Let's see. Where is he? Come, Steve, come. Oh! Huge. Strong, Steve. Very strong. Right, Steve is too strong. I'm sorry, Steve. You need to be removed. He's too powerful for this world. So we give it a tentacle, and then you just give it any other ranged weapon, you know? Give it a little magic wand or something. Have we got anything fitting? I mean, the mechanoid stuff probably would work pretty well. And the body and everything else doesn't matter. You can do super cheap. But bats. Well, we can make a vampire. Do we have vampire head? Sadly not. Oh well. And there we go. And then we want to make our second one right after this tentacle starts to retract. We'll pause the game and start putting together our second tentacle boy. And release him. And then we would make a third one right now as his tentacle is retracting if we had a third tentacle, and we will eventually. When we get that third tentacle, whew, spicy. Did we get any king heads yet? Not yet. They'll be on their way eventually. These fellas will send them. Maybe it's just sat there and I didn't notice it. Yeah, there we go. Our next tentacle boy will have a king head. And then we're in the beginning of immortality. It does not matter how weak you are. You do not need damage for this strategy. That's the best part. Because the knockback from the tentacles and the AoE block from the king's crowns will just make you perfectly safe. Nothing can touch you. Therefore you have eternity. It doesn't matter how many enemies are stacked up at your gates or anything. You can just survive forever. Now that is the type of strategery that I like. Ooh, how much are you? 1500. Be gone. Can get some regeneration. Right, kitty, bring home the goodies. Look at the arms. Oh, we got 2 extra tentacles. Beautiful. Let's get our abomination put together. And now you can see if we get a 4th tentacle, ooh, then there will always be a tentacle out there. And if you can get 8 people with tentacles, then you can really cover your bases. But you see these little gentlemen here that are appearing around. It's because of our king's head. Now the spawn time for these, just as they start to retract, you'll want to spawn your next king. Let's have a look. Do we have any more heads? Not yet. Oh, the spooky thing has spawned. Nope. Power of the upgraded zap. Not to be underestimated. There's our next king head. Great, great, great. Let's stick him together real quick. And then we're going to wait once more. As soon as you see that, we release our friend. And tell them to stand still. And to cover yourself infinitely, I believe you need 6 king heads. And that's what the time is for. You try and get out there and find these towers as soon as possible. Normally, you won't get as unlucky as me and you'll get 2 or 3 of the towers, and that'll make farming these things a lot easier. Earlier game, though, it can also make the game a lot harder, because those tentacle boys, they don't mess around, and they'll mess you up early game. And the kings, even worse. They just show up and poke your people to death. You know, you got Steve out there discovering the world, and suddenly he's dead. You're like, what the heck happened? You go have a look, and there's just a raggy little king running around and blowing everything up. How many extra tentacles do we got? Just the one for now. And no extra king heads. It feels bad. Where's the king, guys? Come on, send him in. I mean, this there he is. It's actually a good question. How many kings can one civilization go through? The answer would appear to be yes. It would appear in this world, if there is someone left to be named king and made king, they will make them king and send them to be sacrificed at the Necro Tower. It's very considerate of them. Their heads are extremely useful. There we go. Mr. Kitty, I need you back. You have heads to collect. Yeah, close enough. Oh, I was too slow that time. Just a touch too slow. Come on, boys. There we go. And we've got the infinite tentacles with the infinite kings. We're looking good. Like I said, it's better if you can get double the number of kings, because then you can have this up constantly with no worries. But right now, I don't think anything can touch us. I am very confident in just creating Deathbot 9000 and letting him finish this one up for us. It's not a single zappy head this entire time. Where's my laser eyes at, man? You know what? We're going to invest into mechanoid growth. Just to see if we can... Oh, we can't. We're poor. Okay. Kitty Cat, can you help us get some stonks? We've got a few mines. I guess it's just not enough mines. Isn't it beautiful? You see, I don't think you need to understand what is happening to appreciate the beauty here. You see, here's our blue boy that gives us the tentacles. Odd looking fellow. Hey, we finally have enough to upgrade mechanoid growth. I am stalling, but I'm hoping tomorrow we might get the laser head. Because if you're gonna put a big bad boy together to go destroy the world, you want him to have laser eyes, come on. God damn, that thing looks beefy. Just not comparable though. Did we get a head? Damn. I mean, we can give him a flamethrower head. They just won't do anything. I know it looks like he randomly combusts from time to time. I can assure you that is a flamethrower. I don't know what to call this fellow. Oh, we've got to give him a catchy name. How about Firestorm Fred? He could have been a Frank, but nah, I'm feeling Fred today. Firestorm Fred it is. You get to be the cool one. You see, our tentacles here are terribly spaced and timed, but we're trying to line up the king things, so it's fine. We got any? We have some damage. We should probably start investing in damage. And now we wait. Red does have a lot of work to do. Periodically we'll have to teleport him back to base. God, go on, Fred. The tentacles provide cover. I mean, he's kind of ruining the demonstration, but at the same time... Oh, he looped them long enough they lost interest. Good stuff. And then they get held at bay by the knights and the tentacles. Very spicy. Yeah, we should probably do something about that, eh? Hey, Fred, what are you doing? Come on. We've got bad things to take care of. Alright, off you pop. Where are they coming from? I think we can stop collecting tentacles now. They're distracting my people too much. And I think we have quite a few. Yeah, we've got more than we would ever need. How's King Heads coming along? I've got enough King Heads to do full defense strategy as well. Oh wow, I didn't even need to zap it. Fred heard me. He came and sorted that out. Thanks, Fred. You know, I wasn't too sure about him when we started out, but he's growing on me. We can remove our first few people we made just to defend our base and put together something far superior. Laser rifle, but you know what? Double tentacles. Because why not? You don't want to make more than one at a time. For the purpose of if you make more than one at a time, they'll all be released together, and that is a problem. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Infinite. The next one revived is just for the shits and gigs. We'll release another one now. Why not? You stand there, sir. And now we have tentacles everywhere forever. Also, we have an infinite barrier around our base that even without the tentacles, still no one could get to us. It's just nice to have the tentacles. They have a lot longer range. They keep things at a tentacle's length. What's Fred up to? Let's bring him back. Make sure we've got everything close to base, you know? Wow, Kitty's got good eyes. What did you upset up here? What? Oh, Kitty. Oh, was that Fred? No, if it was Fred, there would be nothing left. Let's be real. What? Oh. More rabble. Causing a fuss because we exist? Unacceptable. It would appear that Fred is on his way to deal with them. Oh, Well, once again, we'll just live in the high life. This right here is even more sure than our last night. We can let time run out. We can do whatever we want. We can't really lose right now. We are just waiting for Fred to go colonize the new land. In fact, speaking of which, let's put someone else together. Go, my son. Damage upgrades would be more than welcome at this point. Where are you off to? Oh, heathens, I see. Oh, they're both caught up in the same place. Now we'll have to control one. Separate ends of the world with you. That should be far enough to let him do his own thing. Oh, he's found something. Oh. Anytime they find something to destroy, I'm always like, oh god, what they're getting into, and then they destroy it instantly. And I'm just like, what was I even worrying for? Oh, it doesn't matter. It could be the Terminator Tier 10. I would still be concerned. It might get a boo-boo. My baby. I put it together myself. It may be a horrifying death machine, but it is my horrifying death machine, you see. That gives it character. And value. To me. Oh, my throat is on several levels of just dead today. Unfortunate. Sorry about that, folks. Yes. The other day I went outside and I decided to go get sick. Silly Sonny. Well, this fellow, we'll call him Terry. Oh, and this is where you get to see our tentacles protect. They can't do a thing. And even if there's no tentacles to protect, our guardsmen are there so they can't get close enough to hurt anybody. We are safe. We should probably start. Yes, zapping our little buddy here. But as you can see, they pile up. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many there is. Because we are impenetrable. Aww. Yeah, I've said it once, but I'll say it again. Make sure you take a second, sip on some water, stay hydrated. If you're curious why I'm not picking anything up, it's because I'm seeing if I can lag the game, although I have a feeling we don't have enough enemies coming at us to do so. Oh, I don't know, we're chonking a little bit. Okay. Send out the cat. Okay, that was the sign. We definitely had enough enemies coming at us to lag the game. PC did not like that. Where's Terry? What are you doing, Terry? You've upset the goblins. Oh, Terry. A mammoth head. What's Jerry up to? Oh god, Jerry's out here in the volcanic era. What the? Interesting they both gravitated towards the same area. But yeah, we should do something about this place. Oh, give us a break, right. We're gonna sneak Terry around and get this done. Alright, go on, get out of here. Still got our basic tower going on. Kinda hard to see for all the tentacles and gentlemen standing on top of it, but it's alright. Aren't you a little bit, little fella? Well, it's time to make more Terminator bolts. Maybe in pairs they'll be strong enough to get out of this spawn trap, although they did explore far and wide, meaning that they're kind of stuck. And that should suffice. Armor, come on, give us some damage, please. It's ridiculous. Gosh. That's a pretty cool little base. I didn't get to see a lot of these other bases. They were all done while I was AFK without me realizing the game was finishing itself. 10 vision, oh my god. Well, at least these two games were a prime example of RNG difference. I don't even know. Just wow. I can't wait to get a little zap zap though. I'm gonna blow this place sky high. Yes. Oh, it's off screen over here somewhere. Let's go, walk rhymes. damage. It's not a huge amount, but anything, just anything in this fight. Where did he get to? Our robots have such a big line of sight that it's pointless even touching those towers anymore. You love to see it. Speed, another one that we've been missing out on. And now our boy should be meaty. That's relatively meaty, yeah. Nice. Once you've got all the damage upgrades, the numbers do get absolutely ridiculous. I love it. And a couple of Terrabots meet each other midfield. What a beautiful romance story. We locked eyes as we were destroying the Zen gardens of Japan. Volcano. Oh, look, they're friends now. Bro. And 2 were 1. Oh, they've paired up, I see. So we got 2 of them up here and 2 of them down there. Very cute. I never knew the robots were so affectionate. And right now, if you're curious what's occurring, is these robots are just dominating the entire map. They're walking around, blowing anything up they don't like, which is anything that's not ours. Oh, look at this, for example. I don't like that. Zap. In 60 seconds, you'll be dead. Oh, that's the type of upgrade you want to see. I wish there was a follow button, like I could click on something and just follow it. I'd love to see this guy try to charge our base. It's okay, we can. I'll just drag the screen along. We'll get to see his heartfelt journey. He's traveled across many lands. More than anything, it's starting to feel bad. Look at this journey. It's taken in like a solid half a minute just to get down here. And then this is what he's met with. Oh, we went so far away from the base that it reset. So you see there's a small pause between our tentacles, and when we got here there was no men up like right now. That's the only glitch I've found if you spend too far away. if you're too far away from base for too long, or possibly, I don't know whether I've tabbed. I might have tabbed by accident. Either way, it's still more than sufficient, I can assure you. That moment of weakness is nothing. Alright, let's head on back up. Nice. Let's see if we can find that little house. There it is. Zap. What's everyone up to now? Back to the prehistoric, of course. Chasing people down. Typical, typical. Wow, the power of 2 murder bots. And he's gone. With an angel body, bat wings, robot legs, and then like a skeleton head, I guess? Should be the fastest thing you could make in the game. Let's do it for the giggles. We should have the bats. 9 speed, no we won't. Okay, they give 10 speed. Gonna need them robot legs for the zoomies. And then it'll have to be like the lightest head, which will be this guy most likely. 204 speed. I'm just curious, is there a head that gives you speed? Probably not. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, he does zoom. Look at him go. He's better than the cat. Another thing, I wish you could set the AI to aggressive or not, because I don't need my zoomy boy to be fighting people. He's too cool to fight. Look at him on. You know, we've got a thing that makes them even faster when they're player controlled. Oh my gosh. Speed demon of terrifying proportions. Okay, we can bring him back now. +1 damage. Oh boy! The robots. Oh, there it is. +10 damage. Finally. Alright, now we can stop worrying. Speed's always welcome. Oh, there's another base to fight. Let's watch the comparison. Nice. Oh. Jerry and Terry number 3 split up. I wonder what happened. Or did Terry steal Fred's? Oh. Did Terry dump his buddy and steal Fred's? My gosh. The plot thickens. Oh gosh, that is a lot of damage going out from our little bots here. So with those damage upgrades, one bot alone was able to do the work more than 2 bots were able to do before. That's a lot of damage upgrade. In fact, we can just hover over them and see the stonks. 8,000 starts at a 2,000. Big. Machine gun starts at like 300 and we're up to 2,000 with it. And we got our little freak over here, just zooming about. It's a good job he's too fast to get touched by anything, because he hasn't got much damage going for him. And he's keeping the floor clean for us, you know? Heck are those? Little wraiths. I love it. Oh, he's off. Oh. Speedy Steve is gone. Given the amount of things trying to approach us to eat us, I would say we're nearing total world domination. Very spicy. But yeah, when I did the AFK thing and I came back, I put myself together a robot and then personally took him for a walk the entire way around the map on the airwood skirts, just checking it out, seeing what's going on. Where's he gone? Is he chasing him back? Wow. See, you're meant to be worried when the screen flashes red. But when my screen flashes red, I have the utmost faith that nothing has happened, but Speedy Steve got tickled a little bit. Are you okay, Speedy Steve? Oh gosh, no, he's not okay. I'm controlling him. Go on, survive. He's pretty tanky though. Good on him. What are his stats? Oh, he's pretty chunky. Devil arm with spine. I'm curious, do we dual wield the spine? It's a spin sword. Don't know what that means. We're gonna make a Beyblade. Go, whatever creature you are. Oh, that's the spin sword. Okay. Well, isn't he quite the work? Let's put together one of them elementals as well. No. Something needs to go. Damn. Our new abomination is out there doing work. I don't want to kill it. But I want to make a puddle. God damn, it does so much damage though. Little menace to society. Just not a very speedy one. Do we have? We must have like all the upgrades available then or something. Let's do it. And the rest of those will come real quick now that we've got the stonks rolling in. Very nice. You don't give me that extra mine. 'Cause mine. Okay, whatever you want to do. A speedy Steve. We're off. You're better than this, Steve. You've got a life to live. Let's get out of here. Oh, I right-clicked by accident. Well, Steve's back to harassing local people. Good job, Steve. Whoa, we got a couple of mines. Alright. Maybe that's why we're feeling a bit slow with the ore production. All the mines were hiding out here. We're pretty much done here. Very nice. Let's go back to our main tower, and this is the part where I say go get yourself a cup of tea. It will take 5 minutes. We'll let this noise sort itself out for a little while. Oh, big stretch. And hopefully when we come back we should be prepared for the big one. Alright, we return with tea. Oh, and we have the stonk, I see. Very good. Itty collect. Where are our robots up to? They two chilling out together. Cute. I see. Well, at least two of them are out there. Only 13 more researches and most of them are done. Sorry, should I say it more clearly? 13 more researches and we've completed them all. But for now, most of them are paid out, so... It'll only be a couple more days and we'll get this finished up. Hindsight, I should have just bought everything that wasn't people growth, and that would have done me a lot of favors. Well, as easily seen, these beautiful gentlemen nicely outline our base to keep it perfectly protected. So, should you want to 100%, you could just AFK here for a while, like I did before, and accidentally then just bought everything. Right. We need stonk. We need a few days worth of stonk. Let's go somewhere peaceful. Oh gosh. Oh, hey, Steve. Don't you worry, buddy. Backup's here. One more day. Pirate ship? Oh, so cool. So I see this is like a dried out sea. Makes more sense. Look at these little machines. Oh, they're gone. How beautiful, Steve. I take it back. Never mind. Don't look. More mine. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that's it. The day's been done. I see. Let's teleport our fellow back. And build the cabin for the return. We are taking a couple of hits here and there, but as you can see, it does nothing to us because we are just too strong. Our impervious defense remains impervious, impenetrable. Oh, a couple of robots got a boo-boo. What you guys doing out here? Oh, I see. It spawned a bunch of these bases around. Give you healths. Let's zap these bad boys. And then take you to mess it up. How much HP does it have? 90,000. I didn't realize they would have 100,000. Well, good luck with that, gentlemen. Godspeed to all of you, and we'll probably never see you again. This plan is completely screwed. That right there has been Necrosmith. I am very looking forward to playing the second game. We'll let the credits roll and then we'll finish up stream. I see. Can we just get the credits again, please? I didn't realize me clicking insert. Skip the credits. So, like I said once again, we'll let the credits roll and then we'll finish up. What? Those were very short and sweet. Well, thank you for joining me with stream. I hope you all have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Take care.